you guys doing? You well? I'm from Zimbabwe. I have to say that off the bat. I'm from Zim, so allow me to say this. Hi, white people. Hi. No, I literally am from Zim, so when I see you guys, my heart is warm because you know you guys are extinct where I'm from, so it's always beautiful to see white people. You know your farms are free now. That asshole is dead. You can come back and get your farms. They're free. They're free. They're your farms, not ours. We made a mistake. We are fucking hungry. We are hungry because we took the farms, sir, and then we discovered we didn't know what the fuck we're doing with them. So now it's awkward because we're trying to give them back. It's please come back and take your farms. Oh man, I love being in South Africa. I'm from Zimbabwe. Do you know what that means, sir? What does it mean? I'm a Zimbabwean in South Africa. What does that mean? I'm a foreigner. Hey. Grade 2 must have been very difficult for you. Grade 2 must have been. Okay, let's try. Ma'am, redeem him. I'm a Zimbabwean in South Africa. What does that mean? You're not involved? You've got no idea what it means? I'm a Zimbabwean in South Africa, ma'am. That means one thing and one thing only. I'm not going back. Listen, I'm not. I am here. Even if you threaten me with xenophobia, fuck you guys. If you kill me, I heard there's a pastor that resurrects people. I am not going the fuck back. I am here. I am here, man. Because you have to understand, Zimbabweans don't visit other countries, ma'am. We move. That's what we do. We move. People always talk shit about Zimbabweans. Oh, you guys don't have passports. I'm here to clear that up. It's not that we don't have passports. How we operate is we have them, right? But we only use them for the trip we're going on, right? That's how we operate. So on my way here, I had a passport, right? Until I got to the bus station and I was like, fuck this thing. I don't need it anymore. I need an ID. Because Uber won't hire me without one, right? I can't. Oh, man. You know what's funny about what I just said? Is the fact that everyone thinks I'm joking. I'm dead ass serious. I am serious. I am here. I'm here. I love your country, man. I love South Africa. I have to say that for my safety. I love being in SA. I'm getting to experience a lot of stuff that I don't get to experience back home, right? Which is like everything, right? And I'm enjoying it. I'm soaking it in. I got to go to a gay bar, sir. I got to go to a gay bar, and it was by accident, right? But not that there's anything wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong. But you need to understand something. I'm from Zim, and in Zimbabwe, we're so backward that homosexuality is illegal, right? It's illegal. It's not in theory. Like, literally, when they find out you're gay, they throw you in jail. I think the minimum sentence is like 5 years, right? They throw you in prison. And it always confuses me, though, because I'm like, but why would you... You know what I mean? Like, what? Because I used to get caught stealing sweets as a kid. They never sent me to the candy shop as punishment. Like, why? Why would you send him to the factory? I don't understand. Anyway, back to the story. So what happens is, we go to a gay bar. I'm with my cousin, right? I haven't seen him in a while, so we just want to go hang out. So we go to Melville. There's like this blue club, right? But we got there early at around 4, right? So we see a happy hour sign. Halala, this is us, happy hour. We're getting in there, we're doing the thing. We order our drinks, we're knocking them back. Ma'am, we're not paying attention to our surroundings. We're just having a good time. Now at 7 p.m., they ring a bell. Right, so I'm thinking it's last call. I'm like, yo, dude, last call already? It wasn't. They were now getting into the essence of what this club is about. Now, what happened is all the barmen and the waiters removed their tops, remained with bow ties and pants. I'm not from here. I'm like, yo, dude, this is a gay bar, right? And plus, they were playing Share the whole time, right? That's how I knew. For sure, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, Q, I didn't know. Let's settle our bill and leave. And that's what we did. We settled our bill, sir, and we left. But a few steps out the club, I had to stop my cousin, and I said, yo, dude, hold on. You mean to tell me we've been in a gay bar for the past 2 hours? And he's like, Q, like I said, I didn't know. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You mean to tell me we've been in a gay bar for the past 2 hours and not one motherfucker bought me a drink? Like... Yo, dude, I was so pissed off. I was so angry and I couldn't understand why. Listen, I know I'm not the most handsome guy in the world. I know this. I can understand women not wanting me. But Somizi too? Like, come on. I had to tell my cousin, I was like, listen, you and I are going the fuck back in there and we're not coming out until someone buys me a drink. And he's like, okay, cute. And I'm like, don't okay me because I'm not done. When we get in there, you sit on your own and I sit on my own. Because when we sit together, they think we're a fucking couple. You're cock blocking me. You are literally... He was blocking my cocks, guys. He was... I don't have that much time on stage. I've realized something, man. I've realized I'm growing old, man. Has this happened to anyone? So it looks like you've accepted that about yourself. You are okay with this. It's just hitting me now. You know what I mean? And the thing about growing old, it's got nothing to do with age. It's got everything to do with feeling, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm at that stage now, sir, where I'm noticing shit that's, and what's upsetting me about it is I'm becoming the adult that I used to hate when I was growing up. Like, this is what's pissing me off the most. I'm that guy now that questions lyrics to music. Like, when did I get here? I used to be up on everything. I knew what was going on. I was hip. I'm that guy that doesn't understand what's going on. Because my mom used to do that with me when I was growing up, right? I'll be vibing to my favorite song. She decides she doesn't understand it, so now she wants to mess up my vibe. We're in the car, we're driving somewhere, and she's like, okay, Mtanami, tell me, what is this man trying to communicate here? I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, really? Can we not do this now? This is my favorite song. It's like, no, my son. I'm trying to figure out what is the educational value behind what you are listening to here. Because I'm listening to this grown man, my son, who paid for studio time and walked into studio, my son, and sang 5 minutes worth of a song. 5. Singing about underwear for 5 minutes, my son. What are you? I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, please don't say it like that. You're ruining it for me. You need to watch the video. When you watch the video, it makes sense, okay? And it's not underwears, Mom. It's thong. That thong to thong, thong, thong. Watch the video. She watched the video. Yes, sis. Got the ass whooping of my life. You're just like your father. You and your father. It's not about me anymore. It's like, I'm that guy, because my nephew likes this song that used to be popular a couple of years ago by this guy called Designer, right? The song is called Panda, 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 right? Now, I say all that to say this. I'm from an era, sir, where the music, no matter how dumb it was, it at least had an element of storytelling. You could understand what they were talking about. Like the song that I just mentioned now, it's by a gentleman called Cisco, Thong Song. White people, go Google it, you'll have the time of your life, right? It's a dumb song, but we get what he's talking about. Okay, Cisco, you like bums, okay? For 5 minutes, he's expressing his life like for buttocks. Okay, you like bums, we get you. Panda, I don't understand. The opening line to Panda goes like this, and I quote, I've got broads in Atlanta. The second line, credit cards and the scammers. Let's stop right there. Immediately, I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm safe. I don't know if my money's safe. I'm now turning into that guy I was with my nephew. And I'm like, okay, my son, tell me, what is this man trying to communicate here? And you know these kids are disrespectful. He's like, uncle, really? I'm like, no, my son. I'm trying to figure out what is the educational value behind what you are listening to here. Because I'm listening to this grown man, my son, who paid for studio time. And then walked into studio, my son. And the first thing he said, I've got broads in Atlanta. These are women in Atlanta. That's fine, my son. He then went on to say, credit cards and the scammers. That's now criminal activity, my son. Now, I want to know, who are these women in Atlanta involved in credit card fraud? Are they Nigerian? What is happening? Because I come from that old school era, man. We have to admit, as the younger generation, that old school is the best type of music there is out there. I don't care what you say. Old school music? Oh, man, that old school is nice, man. But we have to admit, as nice as it is, there are certain songs in the old school community that you listen to and you're like, Like Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder's my favorite artist. We all know Stevie in here. We all know Stevie, yeah? Stevie, one of Stevie's greatest hits, I know we all know it, guys. Please help me sing along. Stevie Wonder said, I just called to say. Right. Who dialed the number, Stevie? No. We need to give credit where credit is due. Who dialed the number, Stevie? Because you know if he dialed that number on his own, there were going to be a lot of wrong numbers before he got to the right one. Who dialed the number? Do you guys know Stevie Wonder got a divorce? Do you guys know Stevie Wonder got a divorce? Stevie Wonder got a divorce, man. Here's what fucks with me. He filed for the divorce. Stevie Wonder filed for the... Ladies and gentlemen, I need to ask you, ladies, how bad are you as a wife that you have a blind man saying, I never want to see you again? Like, what are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your evening.